I was getting ready to do my intro and I was pulling into Walmart and I parked. There's a freaking car on fire. I tried to get some footage of it, but I felt bad. There was a few dudes that were helping them out, so yeah, it was crazy. What's going on, guys? Anthony here from Mayo Fitness. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It is so ugly out here. It's Colorado weather. It's 23 degrees. It's April. Where do you guys live? Is it cold? I'm sure a lot of you guys that watch the channel are probably here in Colorado too. But getting ready to walk into Walmart. I've got a couple things I need to pick up for the carnivore diet. With this whole quarantine thing going on, I'm starting to gain a little bit of weight. Not necessarily that I'm gaining weight, I'm losing size, losing mass, and probably replacing that with body fat, even though like I'm sitting around 200 pounds. So it's like nothing in the world. But are you guys struggling? I mean, be honest. Are you guys struggling with all of this? It's just like I have no motivation. I feel like I'm just tired. Are you guys like that too? Like, I know some of you lean on me for motivation, and I'm sorry, like this is not like the motivational topic that you're probably wanting to hear, but the truth is, like, it's gloomy. I've been tired. The truth is, there's a couple things that we can control, that I can control, that you can control. And a couple of those things are gonna be like working out. You've got to dig deep down inside and find that motivation to work out, even though the gyms are closed for God knows how long. Another thing you can control is definitely going to be what you put into your body, as far as like supplements and food. So right now I'm trying to limit my carbs right now and just focus on the good quality proteins and fats through the carnivore diet, and then supplements, of course. So I'll give you 4 supplements that I recommend everybody take during this quarantine in particular. It has nothing to do with putting on size, shredding body fat, anything like that. It's just something, there's 4 things that will help boost your immune system just in case you do get sick, or help kind of put up that shield. So let's get inside Walmart, grab a few things, and then we'll get back over to the shop. So what I like to grab are these Ballpark Flame Grilled Beef Patties. These are pretty awesome because here's the thing, they're fully cooked. Like, if you're like me, I don't have like a full kitchen where I work or anything like that at the shop. So these are fully cooked. It's high in fat, high in protein, and like only a carb. So that's like a go-to for me. Just slap them in the microwave and go. All right, you guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy, but in a pinch, this is my favorite thing to eat anyways. Don't judge me, guys. Listen, so there's 10 grams of fat, 3 grams saturated fat. Here's the thing, 1 carb, but look at that, 6 grams of protein, and look at all those vitamins, guys. This is a must-have. Do you like string cheese? I like string cheese. So there's a difference here. You've got light versus regular. The only difference is the protein's the same, still no carbs, about 1.5 grams of saturated fat. So I'll take that. Since I'm getting the hot dogs, got to keep the saturated fat down. So not too bad there. You've got about 6 grams of protein. You can keep in mind, this is just something to hold you over, get you some fats and some proteins. Guys, welcome back to the studio. Now, before we get into today's topic, I want to just personally take a moment and thank you. Thank you guys for visiting beastdayever.com for all of your supplement needs. We have seen a jump in sales by about 400, maybe even 500% online. We appreciate you guys. We know times are a little bit crazy right now. Man, we just really appreciate your support. You know, hopefully we can hold up our end of the deal with great pricing and fast shipping. So if we can improve on anything, feel free and let us know. All right, guys, so let's get into today's topic. So you guys know how we're quarantined, right? There's no gyms. We're working out at home. We're doing the best we can with what we have. We don't know how long this is going to take or when it's going to be lifted, but in the meantime, I think it's important that we talk about the top 4 essential supplements that I think that everyone should be taking during this quarantine. Now, from time to time, I do get asked, hey, what supplements should I be taking? That's why I decided to put this video together. Now, let's be honest, let's be truthful. It's not really what you're taking or what type of supplements you're taking. It's what your stomach or your gut can actually physically absorb. So I'll tell you how to take care of that a little bit later in the video. So number one on the list, and there's no particular order, but number one is gonna be a daily multivitamin. The one that I recommend is VitaStack, and let me tell you why. Now, there's no real good way other than paying a couple $100 to have your body tested for deficiencies in vitamins. There's no real solid way other than getting tested. So this one here covers all the basics. You've got immune system support, probiotics, you got mental focus and clarity with the nootropics, you've got bone and cartilage support, you got all your multivitamins, branched chain amino acids. There's a little bit of everything in here. There are 7 functions over 9 pills. I know 9 pills seems like a lot to take in, but the reality is that because of our diet today, it's nowhere near what it was for our ancestors. Like even the nutrients that were typically absorbed through soil, they're just not there anymore, and they've been replaced with pesticides. Like, it just is what it is. So the vitamins that we need throughout the day just are non-existent. The type of food that we ingest, the type of food that we take in, we're on the go, we're stressed out, our cortisol is extremely high. Like it's just, get your vitamins in, guys. It's super important. Now, if all you can afford or whatever's convenient for you is just a very basic Centrium 1 a day, I'd rather you not do it, but at least that way you're covered a little bit. Number 2 on my list is gonna be fish oils or omega-3, omega-6. Some fish oils have omega-9 in there as well. I don't think it's as important as the omega-3 and omega-6. Now, research suggests that a long time ago, as we were evolving, or whatever you want to call it, we had a very close ratio of 1-to-1 between 3 and 6. Our bodies were dependent upon that. Today, unfortunately, because of the type of foods that we get or don't get, we have a 15-to-1 ratio, or even as bad as like a 17-to-1 ratio is what studies are showing today. So if you think for 1 second that you don't need fish oils, you're wrong. Here's what they do for you. The benefits of omega-3 fatty acids are huge and widespread. Omega-3s reduce inflammation and may help lower the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, cancer, and arthritis. And because they are highly concentrated in the brain, omega-3 fatty acids are also important for memory, cognitive function, and behavior. Now, all fish oil supplements are not the same. You want to be particularly careful with some that involve mercury. Now, mercury is not good for us. Most of your higher quality and trusted brands out there are going to be mercury free, but I would just be sure. Now, I do recommend krill oil over fish oil, and let me explain why. Nobody likes fishy burps. Like that's the one complaint I hear all the time, is that when you take a fish oil supplement, a couple hours later, you're in the gym doing squats or deadlifts, and then oh, there it comes, a big old fat salmon fishy burp. Like, we don't like that at all. So I like to do krill oil instead. Not only are the fish oils non-existent on krill oil, it takes a step further beyond just reducing inflammation. It actually helps lubricate your joints. Now, if you're active and you're moving and shaking and clanging and banging, like, it's really important for your joints to be lubricated so you don't feel that pain. All right, moving right along to number 3 is going to be a probiotic. Now, probiotics have been around a really long time. It just seems in the last half decade or so, it's become super important. Now, research does suggest that there are some massive benefits to taking probiotics. The future of medicine is turning toward your microbiome, the ecosystem of bacteria and other microbes that live in your gut. We now know that nearly 80% of your immune system is located in your gut, and up to 95% of your serotonin, the neurotransmitter responsible for regulating your mood, is produced in your gut. This means that if the balance of bacteria in your gut is thrown off, it can lead to a whole host of problems, including autoimmunity, depression, anxiety, and leaky gut. It goes without saying, there's a ton of different types of products out there for probiotics. Digestive enzymes, they come in pill form, they come in powder form. Obviously, they're readily available in food as well. If there was one that you could purchase online that I highly recommend, it's gonna be from AD Wellness, and it's Fiber Plus probiotics, right? So it's probiotics plus fiber. It's kind of one of those things, they go hand in hand. The more fiber you have in your diet, the regular you are. It helps flush out some of that bad gut flora. And then why not have probiotics at the same time and just really clean out the digestive tract and really boost your immune system. Okay, last but not least is vitamin D. Now, this is one of those particular ones that I've added in here specifically because we're quarantined and we're in lockdown and you're supposed to stay inside your house. Now, in the absence of vitamin D, there have been countless studies that show you have a higher risk of depression. There have been a lot of cases in the past and studies where depression has been linked to a deficiency in vitamin D. Vitamin D is unique in a couple of important ways. First, your body can make its own vitamin D when your skin is exposed to sunlight. Second, vitamin D is converted into a hormone in your body. Hormones are the body's chemical messengers. They travel through your blood to your tissues and organs, activating chemical reactions that control everything from metabolism to growth and development to mood. Vitamin D contributes to bone strength, heart health, and cancer prevention. It also plays an important role in your immune system. Unfortunately, we currently do not have any vitamin D supplements on our website. I'm sure there's a ton of places that you can go out there. Just to give you a few, Vitamin Shop, Amazon, even GNC, just to get some vitamin D. Now, I do think that that one is super important, especially during quarantine. Now, here's the truth, guys. You don't have to buy these supplements from me. If you do, cool, I appreciate it. It definitely helps keep the lights on. It keeps me making these videos. If you're not in a position to purchase these from BeStayEver.com, then I would highly recommend that you go with a trusted source that has a great reputation for quality over quantity. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these top 4 supplements that you should be taking during a quarantine. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you already know what to do. Drop me a comment. All I'm gonna ask from you is that you smash that like button and double check to make sure that you're subscribed. All right, guys, I appreciate your time, effort, love, and support. We will see you guys on the next video. Get out there and do something epic.